Why Dubai wives and princesses dream of escaping. Sheikh Mohammed is the current ruler of Dubai. He's been through 7 marriages, but only his cousin remains his spouse. His daughters have no freedom to travel, work, or date. Some of them don't even know they have siblings. At least 3 princesses have tried to make a run for it, but getting out of Mohammed's clutches is not easy. The UAE practices male guardianship. Women can only work with their husband's consent. They must justify any refusal of sexual relations. In case of divorce, they forfeit full custody of their children. Even royal status doesn't change that. Sheikh Mohammed has at least 26 children. He doesn't allow his daughters to work, travel, or date. In 2020, a British court ruled that the sheikh had kidnapped 2 of his daughters, Sheikha Shamsa and Sheikha Latifa. He had also threatened his former wife, Princess Haya. Shamsa has been held in Dubai since 2000 and Latifa since 2018. But why did they try to flee in the first place? Well, Latifa had no idea she had sisters during her early years. She was born to Houria Lamara, an Algerian beauty. Houria married Mohammed and gave birth to 4 children. But Latifa didn't grow up with her birth family. As a baby, she became a present for her father's barren sister. Life at her aunt's palace was suffocating. Latifa said she, along with many other kids, had to memorize the Quran. Latifa rarely saw daylight. Her aunt's visits were few, but incredibly cruel. One time, Latifa's aunt stormed into the nursery. She lashed the children until they were covered in welts. In 2002, aged 16, Latifa tried to make a break for it. She was apprehended at the Emirati-Omani border. Her father ordered her into solitary confinement. She spent 3 years enduring physical and mental torture. She slept on a meter, blood-stained mattress. Basic hygiene items, like soap and a toothbrush, were absent. At times, the lights in her cell would be off for days.
I was treated worse than any animal,
Latifa said. She had a secret master plan, brewing for years. She trained in extreme sports and secured a fake passport. By 2018, she had enlisted a yachtsman to retrieve her from the coast and transport her to India or Sri Lanka. However, Latifa was ambushed a week into the voyage.
Shoot me here. Don't take me back.
She begged. Then the princess vanished overboard. Her sister Shamsa studied in England in the 2000s. While there, she also attempted to flee, but she was ambushed by her father's men, sedated and flown to Dubai. Shamsa came home from prison after 8 years.
She's only a shell of her former self.
According to Latifa, Haya, the sheikh's 6th wife, is the only one who managed to pull off an escape. She left for the UK in 2019, taking her 2 children with her. Since she's a princess in her own right, she wasn't forced back. Haya even scored a $700 million divorce settlement. Mohammed has been married 7 times. He has divorced all but one of his wives. Despite the divorces, the women have to stay in Dubai. Each of the sheikh's wives has her own residence, but they are encouraged to stay away from each other.